So in this session I want to explain about 3D comments. First, you should select 3D modeling to change workspace. In this session I want to explain about box, cylinder and cone comments. First, box comments. Then you can change the view isometric. Box comment creates a 3D solid box. You should specify the first corner. It starts the box by setting the first corner. For example, 40 40. Other corner sets the opposite corner and height of base of the box. Or you should type the length. Creates a box with length, width, and height value you specify. The length corresponds to x-axis, the width to the y-axis, and the height to the z-axis. If you pick a point to specify the length, you also specify the rotation in xy plane. For example, 80 height. For height, entering a positive value, draw the height along the positive z-axis of the current UCS. Entering a negative value draws the height along the negative z-axis. For example, 20. The base of the box is always drawn parallel to the XY plane of the current UCS. The height of the box is specified in the z-axis direction. You can enter both positive and negative values for the height. Or you can draw another way, with center and 17 minus 20. Or you can draw cube. For example, creates a box with sides of equal length, 40 or 42. First corner, select cube and 40. Or you can specify that the height of the box is the distance between the two specified points. For example, you should select 2 points, this one and this one. The height of the box is the size of the line. want to explain about cylinder command. Creates a 3D solid cylinder. The cylinder is created using a center point, a point on the radius, and a point for the height. The base of the cylinder is always on a plane parallel with the workspace. For example, center, circumference, and the height, for example, 40. The cylinder is creating using center or using 3-point, 2-point, tangent radius or elliptical for the base of the cylinder. 3 points. 1 point, 2 point. The 3 point is the direction of the axis. As specified the endpoint location for the cylinder axis. The endpoint is the center point of the top face of the cylinder. The axis endpoint can be located anywhere in 3D space. The axis endpoint defines the length and orientation of the cylinder. For example, tangent radius. Defines the base of the cylinder with a specified radius tangent to two objects, sometimes more than one base matches to a specified criteria. The program draws the base of the specified radius whose tangent points are closest to the selected points. Additional prompts includes 2-point or axis endpoint. And its center or elliptical. Okay. Now I want to explain create a 3D solid cone. Creates a 3D solid with a circular or elliptical base that tapers symmetrically to a point or to a circular or elliptical planar face. You can use the top radius option to create a cone frustum. Initially, the default base radius is not set to any value. During a drawing session, the default value for the base radius is always the previously entered base radius value for any solid primitive. Radius 20, the height 30. Top radius specifies the top radius of the cone. Create a cone first. You can use 3 points, 2 point, tangent, tangent radius, or elliptical. 3 points defines the base, circumference, and base plane of the cone by specifying 3 points. Additional prompts include 2 points, axis, endpoints, top radius. 2 points defines the base diameter of the cone by specifying 2 points. Additional prompts include 2 points, axis, endpoints, and top radius. Tangent, tangent radius define the base of the cone with a specified radius tangent to two objects. Sometimes more than one base matches the specified criteria. The program draws the base of the specified radius whose tangent points are closest to the selected points. Additional prompts include 2 points, axis, endpoints, and top radius. Elliptical specifies an elliptical base for the cone. With center creates the base of the cone by using a specified center points. Additional prompts includes 2 points, axis, endpoints, and top radius. In the next session, I want to explain about sphere comments and pyramid comments, and I want to explain another comments such as wedge and torus comment.